Chancellor, sir, permit me to preface this moment of citations with a preamble. As a time-tested rule, the University of Ibadan has always followed its tradition of excellence by choosing the time most auspicious, the honoree so deserving, and the award so appropriate for the particular occasion. UI does not and will not roll out the drums in praise of the next available bidder for the honoris causa. So, we, the Council, Senate, and congregation, the management, staff, and students of the University of Ibadan, we hold this truth to be self-evident, that all these men to be decorated today, November 17, 2014, are distinguished icons endowed by their Creator, and that by their dint of hard work and good fortunes have become celebrated in their own rights, thus gaining the absolute regard of all, and without conflict, condition, or conditionalities, are hereby found worthy of the distinguished doctorate degrees of the University of Ibadan, the first and the best. It may be a truism to say that a prophet is without honor, but not all of the time. Our honorees of today are prophets who have been generously gallanded with awards of distinctions in their own land, and we are all now witnesses to this grand occasion. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the conferment of the honorary degree of Doctor of Science upon Dr. Mike Adenuga Jr., GCON, the man who sits before you here this afternoon needs no introduction. It is we who need an introduction to the status and achievement of a personality with a Midas touch. His name is born in the symbol of his telecommunications company, Glo. It is inscribed into the panel of your PIN, signed into the SIM of your Android, your OS, and other digital berries. If you have used a Wi-Fi, MiFi, ever browsed the internet in the Nigerian and West African subspace, then you probably have encountered or shared in the acumen of his industry without knowing or meeting him. I speak of Dr. Michael Adeniji Ishola Adenuga, who was born in Ibadan Wednesday, April 29, 1953, into the Ijebu-Igbo family of Chief Michael Agbolade Adenuga Sr. and Madam Oyindamola Adenuga. Adenuga attended the famous Ibadan Grammar School, Molete, Ibadan. He proceeded to the Northwestern State University, Alva, Oklahoma, to study business administration, and then to Pace University, New York, where he majored in business administration with emphasis on marketing. In the US, he supported himself through university education by working at different times as a cab driver, security guard, kitchen hand, and for a short spell, he worked as a mortuary attendant. Dr. Adenuga came into national limelight and attention when his company, Consolidated Oil Limited, became the first indigenous company to strike crude oil in commercial quantity and produce it in December 1991. In his investment in the oil sector, he purchased National Oil, and return the distressed company to the path of profitability within a year of its acquisition. He will rename the company as Corn Oil Producing Limited, which is today the leading indigenous oil and gas exploration and producing company in Africa. In 1999, his company, Communications Investment Limited, was issued a conditional license and frequencies to operate the global system of mobile communication, but it was in August 2002 that he struck a bigger and more assured deal when a new company, Globalcom Limited, got licensed as a national carrier to operate fixed, mobile, broadband telephony and data services as the first indigenously owned international telecoms gateway and provider. It launched services in Nigeria in 2005, in the Republic of Benin in 2008, and has continued to spread across West Africa with licenses to operate in Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Senegal, and the Gambia. For his risk-taking capacity and tenacious capability, Adenuga's Globalcom has over 25 million subscribers, and it runs a vast network of optic fiber system and a submarine cable network which spans the nautical space between Nigeria and the US through the United Kingdom and 17 other European and African countries. It is the only cable network in the world. Its telecommunication industry alone provides the means of livelihood for over 75,000 Nigerians, in addition to hundreds of other Africans and non-Africans. Its estate and company shares cover a number of countries in Africa, Europe, North America, and the Middle East. In recognition of his contributions to national growth and development in education, business, sports, youth empowerment, and entertainment, Dr. Adenuga Jr. was first honored by the Federal Republic of Nigeria with the National Award of the Officer of the Order of the Niger, and later in 2013 with the award of Commander of the Order of Niger. His benefactions are numerous. On the occasion of the centenary celebration of his alma mater, Ibadan Grammar School, in 2013, Dr. Adenuga donated a multi-million naira ICT center to the school. He gave similar provision of ICT centers to other secondary schools, including Ijebu-Ode Muslim College and Metropolitan College, Onitsha. He also endowed a chair worth over 100 million naira at the University of Lagos. Recently, his telecoms company signed a 4-year title sponsorship deal with the Nigerian Premier League, NPL, for $16.5 million. The Adenuga Group sponsors the Glow CAF Awards, an annual recognition of African stars featuring in top leagues all over the world. The CAF awarded Adenuga the title Pillar of Football in Africa for his strong support for African football at both national and continental levels. Dr. Adenuga is blessed with the innate ability to conceive a vision and bring it to fruition through highly focused willpower, boundless energy, and a phenomenal capacity for imaginative solutions to seemingly intractable obstacles. In his sojourns, encounters, and engagements, all good and great things have come the way of Dr. Mike Adenuga. He has lived by the practical rules of self-belief, self-reliance, and self-competitiveness. Nor has he everything on the proverbial platter of gold. He has experienced trials and downturns, but he rose each time like the phoenix, owing to good fortune. Combined with his own shrewdness and practical industry, every good thing has come his way. Dr. Adenuga is a public figure with a preference for privacy, self-effacing, and unassuming, to say the least. Statistically and conservatively speaking, the real-time net worth of these illustrious businessmen from Ijebu-Igbo stood at 3:30 a.m. of May 11, 2014 at $4.9 billion. Chancellor, sir, following the recommendation of Senate and Council, may I call upon you, sir, to admit this exemplary entrepreneur, accomplished industrialist, outstanding manager of men and resources, Mr. Per Second Billing, Dr. Michael Adeni Adenuga, Chairman of Globacom, into the honorary degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa of the University of Ibadan.
By the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Science of the University of Ibadan.
Yemi, Eleda.